In the evolving fight against RSV, a respiratory virus that strikes hardest at the youngest among us, a new solution has arrived. On June 9, 2025, the FDA approved Enflonsia, also known as clesrovimab C4, a long-acting monoclonal antibody with a singular mission, to protect newborns and infants up to 12 months of age from RSV lower respiratory tract disease. Enflonsia is more than just another treatment. It's the first RSV antibody for infants delivered in a single 105 mg intramuscular dose. No weighing, no calculating, just one injection, regardless of the baby's size or weight. A simple, durable defense designed to carry infants through their most vulnerable months. Before now, RSV protection meant monthly injections, complex vaccine scheduling during pregnancy, or navigating eligibility requirements. But with Enflonsia, the process becomes straightforward and powerful. One shot before or during RSV season, and infants are shielded. This is more than convenience. It's a clinical milestone rooted in robust data and designed for real-world use. RSV is often misunderstood. To many it seems like just another cold. But for infants, especially those under 6 months, it can become a serious, life-threatening illness. RSV spreads easily through coughs, sneezes, and surface contact, and it's the leading cause of infant hospitalizations in the United States. Each year, tens of thousands of babies are rushed to emergency rooms struggling to breathe. Worldwide, RSV contributes to hundreds of thousands of deaths, particularly in countries with limited healthcare access. It can progress rapidly, causing bronchiolitis, pneumonia, and severe respiratory distress. Even after recovery, some children face persistent wheezing or asthma-like symptoms. For decades, our response to RSV has been fragmented. Palivizumab, the first monoclonal antibody for RSV prevention, required monthly dosing and was expensive, limiting its use to high-risk infants. Maternal vaccination brought new hope, offering passive immunity through the womb. But its impact depends on timing, and when vaccination windows are missed, babies are left unprotected. Then came nirsevimab, a single-dose breakthrough. But, despite its effectiveness, the need for weight-based dosing added a lot of logistical strain, requiring multiple vial sizes and really precise measurements. And, well, supply limitations only added to the challenges. In this patchwork landscape, many full-term babies, the majority, fell through the cracks. Now Enflonsia changes everything. A single intramuscular injection, fixed at 105 milligrams, delivers protection that lasts 5 months. That's enough to span an entire RSV season, from early fall to spring's end. There's no need to weigh the baby. You don't have to adjust the dose. There's no rationing based on eligibility either, just one protocol, designed for ease and equity. Enflonsia is approved for full-term and preterm infants alike, as well as high-risk infants with chronic lung or heart conditions. And for those who undergo cardiac surgery during RSV season, an additional dose ensures continued protection. At the molecular level, Enflonsia works fast. It delivers preformed antibodies engineered to target the RSV-F protein, preventing the virus from fusing with and infecting respiratory cells. Unlike vaccines, which stimulate the body to produce its own antibodies, Enflonsia offers passive immunity. That means protection begins within days of injection, and thanks to a specially designed Fc region, these antibodies remain active in the bloodstream for months. It's immediate, it's durable, and for infants who can't afford to wait, it's life-saving. The science speaks clearly. In the CLEVER trial, over 3,600 infants were randomized to receive either Enflonsia or placebo. The results? A 60% reduction in RSV-related medical visits and an 84% decrease in hospitalizations. Meanwhile, the SMART trial focused on high-risk infants. Comparing Enflonsia to palivizumab, researchers found similar safety and pharmacokinetics, with Enflonsia offering a more streamlined delivery method. Together, these studies provide solid clinical evidence that Enflonsia reduces both mild and severe RSV outcomes, without added complexity. And what about safety? Enflonsia is well tolerated. Most infants experienced only minor side effects, localized redness, swelling, or a mild rash. Serious adverse events were rare and no more frequent than in the placebo group. After administration, healthcare providers, observe infants briefly, just watching for any signs of allergic reactions. Parents are simply advised to keep an eye out for anything unusual, especially things like a rash or any kind of breathing difficulties. With such a clean safety profile, Enflonsia really stands ready to become a cornerstone of infant protection. So who should receive it, and when? Any infant up to 12 months old entering or born during RSV season is eligible. That includes full-term and preterm babies, infants with chronic health conditions, and any child whose mother didn't receive the RSV vaccine during pregnancy. Timing is key. If a baby is born during RSV season, Enflonsia can be administered at birth. If born just before the season begins, the injection should be scheduled ahead of the virus's peak activity. And for those undergoing cardiac surgery, a second post-operative dose ensures consistent coverage. In the coming weeks, the CDC is expected to issue formal guidance to help pediatricians and hospitals coordinate timing and delivery. Beginning in July 2025, Enflonsia will be ready for order. Hospitals and clinics will receive shipments in time for the typical RSV season, which runs from November through April in the United States. Thanks to its fixed-dose design, Enflonsia eliminates the need for multiple vial types and complicated inventory management. It simplifies clinic workflows, reduces waste, and ensures more infants get protection when it matters most. Priced at $556 per dose, Enflonsia is competitively aligned with other long-acting monoclonal therapies. But it offers something more: operational efficiency. Clinics save time, reduce staff burden, avoid dosing errors, and eliminate the need for special handling of weight-based vials. What once required layered protocols can now be done with a single, consistent procedure. And the impact? It could be enormous. RSV hospitalizes up to 80,000 infants in the US each year. Enflonsia's 84% hospitalization reduction could prevent nearly 49,000 of those cases annually. That means fewer emergency room visits, fewer pediatric ICU admissions, lower healthcare costs, and most importantly, fewer infants in respiratory distress. During recent RSV surges, preventive tools dramatically lowered hospital burden. Enflonsia now adds a new layer of strength to our public health strategy. By the end of June 2025, the CDC's advisory committee is expected to finalize its guidance. And even with changes in leadership, expert voices remain aligned. Enflonsia is likely to be recommended for all first-season infants. Once adopted, providers across the nation will begin integrating it into routine newborn care, bringing safer, simpler RSV protection to families everywhere. With Enflonsia, the future of RSV prevention arrives in one dose, one season, one decisive step toward better beginnings. Subscribe to Drug Insight Hub and get clear, expert breakdowns of today's top-selling drugs, trending treatments, and the science behind them, simplified for everyone.